Yowl. Oh. Was that a dog? Yes. Very loudly a dog. What's going on? You guys better be trying to help a dog that's stuck and not like beating up a dog or some bullshit. I'm gonna murder some children today. Okay, me next. I'll hit it for sure this time, just you watch. Alright, time to break the whole Kiryu doesn't kill rule, which was broken several times in Yakuza 1, but let's not think about that too much. Also in Yakuza 0 he has a rocket launcher. Don't worry about it. Stop it! Don't you bully Chiro anymore. Who's this kid? Is that her dog? Who cares? Hey kid, you better scoot, or we'll throw rocks at you next. Yeah, show no mercy. That's how we dropouts do it. Screw the rules, annihilate everything. That's really not very punk rocky, you guys. Oh no! Just cartoonishly evil for zero reason. Huh? Who's this old prick? You lost on your way to the bingo game? Wow, sick burn. Funny. I feel like this isn't the first time seeing this. And now he's babbling like an old senile fool. He's losing it. Hey, mister? You're not one of them, are you? What? These fucking 16-year-olds or whatever? Not even close. Just stand back and you'll see. You there. Does it make you feel strong to pick on the weak and defenseless? It's a shame I have to say this, but I guess every town has its fair share of losers. Shut your face. You should have never messed with us in the first place. Boys, cripple this son of a bitch. Alright. Waiting for the interesting sub-quest to start. Oh, fuck. That was an accident, but I'll take it. Now you get to die even faster! Ah! Good. Double kill. Dude, we're so sorry. Please don't hurt us anymore. I doubt you're sorry. You just you're the only regret you have is getting your ass beat. Wow, he gave me a stick of 5 gum. Now I know what it feels to. Oh, look at the doggy. Thanks, mister. Don't mention it. They didn't hurt you, did they? If you'd like, I can take you home. Actually, I ran away. I had a fight with my dad. A kind girl like you really ran away from home? Yeah, my dad's probably still angry with me, so I don't want to go back right now. What's your name? It's Haruka? Of course. Of course they're also named Haruka. Of course. Haruka Shinohara. Haruka. Interesting. Even your name is the same. The same as who? Oh, that's what he meant when he said he feels like this happened before. Yeah, because somebody was picking on the dog in, like, was that 3? So you and this Haruka-chan live apart now? Yeah. I'm not sure I'll ever see her again. Oh, you definitely will. Why not? Can't you just go and visit? It's a bit more complicated than that. As much as I want to be in her life, I know I'm only being selfish. Besides, I think I've done all I can for her as a father. This is probably for the best. How about you? Why'd you run away? Here's the thing. I'm not actually related to my dad either. Huh? I guess that's another thing we have in common with your Haruka-chan. Strange, isn't it? My real dad died a long time ago. And normally, my stepdad's really nice, but he gets super angry these days. Something about work's not going well. I don't know the details. Anyway, he blew up at me for some reason. I told him to his face my real dad would never yell at me, and then I left his house. When I mentioned having a real dad, my stepdad got this weird, sad look on his face. He just kept staring at me, like he'd been hit in the head or something. That's when I knew I'd hurt his feelings real bad. I guess that's why he didn't come running after me. I bet Mom and Dad are glad I'm not around to cause trouble anymore. So now, I've got nowhere to go. Where do you live, Haruka? I'll go get your dad to come pick you up. But I don't think he... Your dad was probably just caught off guard. There's no way he'd be happy you're gone. I'm sure of it. I also bet it's also a dad's job to bring his kids home when they run away. You just need to wait for him. Where's your dad right now? Probably at Cafe Portugal, working with Mom. We actually live in that building. Cafe Portugal, okay. I'll be back with your dad soon. Just hang tight for a bit. Don't leave the child unattended. I don't know. I grew up in stranger danger period, even though that was largely not an accurate idea, because kidnappings are generally from people that you know and whatnot. So... Oh yeah, I can upgrade abilities. I have 3 points. We've been... Ooh. The running attack. Did feel missing. More heat meter. Essence of face grating. Deal massive damage to an enemy by grating his face against the ground. Ah. I should probably learn the taunt. If for no other reason than to actually get the other skills that are past it. Block enemy attacks with the spirit of Black Tortoise to increase your heat gauge. Alright, that's not very tutorial-y, but it exists. Oop. List. Wait, it's not in the food area? I guess not. Olivier. Am I missing it? I just don't see Cafe Portugal anywhere on here. What's this? Oh, Subimura. Some empty area. Maybe Cafe Portugal's not a place you can go inside of? She might be waiting for a while. Oopsie. Yeah, there's no secondary quest marker either to tell me where the other thing might be. Next year's my coming of age ceremony, so my mom went and got me a Hakata textile sash. No way, ain't that real expensive? Well, it's a once in a lifetime event after all, gotta have the right duds to celebrate. I hear they make wedding dresses out of that stuff too, I'd sure love to try one on sometime. Oh, the cabaret club stuff. He preemptively is like, I should bring this up in the cabaret club, for the cabaret club side story that's probably in this game. When we haven't even like introduced it yet. Probably not doing that again. It's usually really tedious. Maybe by this game they made it more interesting, but some of the older games have really just agonizing ones. Is this a cafe? Oh yeah, it's the right guy. Kiryu, excuse me. This is Cafe Portugal, right? Are you Haruka's father? You've seen my daughter. She ran off and hasn't come home. I know. I actually saw her not too long ago. I can take you to where she is if you'd like. Of course. Lead the way. Are we teleporting or is this like a mechanic? Oh, nope, she's gone. Is this the place? Where's my daughter? I didn't think this through very well. She should be here. I don't see her anywhere. What's the meaning of this? Over here, you old farts. Doggy. Dad. Haruka? What's going on here? It's those guys that were tormenting that puppy. Looks like they're back with reinforcements. Kiryu, you left the girl at the same fucking location where she was just attacked. It's even worse than normally leaving people alone. You may think you're tough, but we have strength in numbers now. You don't stand a chance. I do, though. Just give me one bike. You'll be dead as a doornail by the time we're finished with you. You stay back. I can take these guys. I can't let you do this alone. They've taken my daughter hostage. What kind of father would just stand here and watch? Alright, then let's take them on together. Time to give those brats a lesson in humility. More like humiliation. Oh, that guy's got a weapon. Is that a sword? Oh, well, kind of. It's a knife. It's a short sword, I guess. Can I have it? I would like your sword, please. Thank you. Why does it do so little damage? It's a... Ow. Doesn't even give me heat. Not really. How did you get such a bad weapon? Ooh. Ooh. Cut the team down. Shinderu. Other words. Alright. I do more damage without a weapon. I do more damage without a weapon. Oh, ooh, heat action. Haruka's dad's a badass. How do we let these geezers get the best of us? You really pack a punch there, sir. You didn't do too bad yourself. Look, your daughter's waiting. Dad? Did you come here to get me? No, I'm just here to pick up some oranges. The fuck? Of course I did. I was worried about you. I was nearly going crazy not knowing where you were. Look, Dad. I'm sorry I said those things about wishing my biological dad was around. It was a terrible thing to say. Don't worry. I don't expect you to forget about him just because I'm around. And I'm sorry I got frustrated and yelled at you. I promise I won't do that again. All I care about is that you come home safe, with me and your mom. Okay? Let's go home, Dad. So you're good now, Haruka? Didn't wait for an answer, just leaving. Hey, wait up. I haven't had a chance to thank you properly. I know it's not much, but here, take this. Beads of good fortune. Thanks, mister. I hope you can see your Haruka-chan sometime. I bet she misses you too. Huh? Like you said, isn't it Dad's job to bring their kids back home when they run away? You're right. Not that it was Haruka who ran away. I need a refresher on what happened here in the story. Is it just that he's wrapped back up in Yakuza stuff, so he's staying away from the kids because he's bad for them? Because his retirement didn't take? But also he's not back in the Yakuza, but it keeps coming back anyway, so blah 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 blah. Grate their face against the ground. Oh my god. Let's do it. Let's fucking go. A little longer and I won't really have the freedom of choice anymore, and I'll just be... I'll have to wait a few levels between each time. Once I use up my available cheap level up moments. Alright, back to the fishing. Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna run the street. Come run me over, traffic. I can take it. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on! Sheva! Come on! Alright. I don't think they'll run me over. Those people were running. Alright. Finish what you start. Let's see what an ocean fishing sitch looks like. What's this one? Just a chance to... I think this is just the fishing spot. Change your mind, Suzuki-san? Come on, let's go out and do some sea fishing. Let's go sea fishing. That could be fun. I'm up for some fishing as long as you've got room. Can you spare a fishing rod and some bait? Of course there's room. Let's hit the waves then. Do people really fish with meat buns? River fishing is fun enough, but the sea is where I really like to be. I hope you have a blast, Suzuki-san. I'm sure I will. Okay, let's have a little contest. Make it a bit more interesting. How about we see who can catch the most tuna? Alright then. I'll have you know that this isn't my first time fishing at sea. Then this should be good. I can use all the little tricks I've got up my sleeve. Feel free to use that bait I gave you. You have 3 attempts. Okay. Let's see how bad I screwed up. Select your bait. Okay. Oh. Right bumper reels in, left bumper adds slack. And there's a tension gauge. These mechanics were not there before. So is this like the real mechanic? You can use gum. What? Oh, this is different from before. Okay. This is the real mechanics. Gotcha. Oh my god. I can't even see it. Ah! You've been hooked, bud! Oh boy. Oh boy. Other games I played told me to pull the other direction, but I think in this one you want to pull towards it, with it, so that you give it slack. Otherwise you're gonna be in trouble. I don't like the beeping. Ow, my ears. Oh my god, this is like a struggle. Also, I guess I just falsely assumed we'd be on a boat. Not just the wharf. Or the sort of shipping-ish. I don't like that sound. It's so loud. I don't care anymore. If a fishing game is difficult enough, I immediately stop caring, and it's really rough when it's like, fucking... I'd only made it 20 meters so far. I wasn't making any progress. It was like that time I had the last time I played fishing in Okami, and I'm like, alright, well this is like demoralizingly, like, time-consuming to make any progress at. I don't really want to do it anymore. Alright. Story? Let's wrap up for now, Suzuki-san. Have you done so far? No luck at all. I haven't caught a thing. I see. I got a few myself, so I guess I win for today. This was the most fun I've had in a while. Let me treat you to something for keeping me company here. Oh, I wouldn't want to impose. You wouldn't be imposing. I'm only going to give you what we caught here. I'll go fillet our catch over at my restaurant. It's in Nagasu, so I hope you still stop by in a bit. You're in a restaurant, Kimura-san. That's right. It's kind of funny when you think about it, them wearing the fucking uniform and everything. It's kind of a standout thing. Like, I thought you could read it. Player can't read it, but you could read it. Oh no, I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Sushi Zanmai. We're open 24/7 all year round. They even call me the Tuna King down at the port. The Tuna King. Hey, I know that name. So you're who that is. Huh? One of my co-workers was talking about you. He was saying how Sushi Zanmai was run by some legendary Tuna King. Haha. Well, that saves me the explanation. Okay, Suzuki-san. Let's head to my restaurant. I'm not working today, so it's on the house. My favorite part about not fishing anymore is that it doesn't sound like somebody's fucking home security system is going off. It's a nice break for my ears. All ready to go, Suzuki-san. I made a seafood rice bowl from what we caught earlier. I hope you like it. I feel a little guilty getting served by the owner of a famous sushi chain. Ha! Don't you worry about that. We're fishing buddies now. Just enjoy the delicate flavors and the thick, fatty textures of the seafood bowl I made you. It doesn't get fresher than this. I'll dig in then. Am I gonna have to order food the moment this episode's over? I am. This is incredible. Made with fresh fish, cut up right in front of me by the Tuna King himself. What a rare treat. How do you like it, Suzuki-san? I'm almost speechless. It's perfect. Yeah? I thought you might say that. See, I made this dish the way you fish, with the way you fish in mind. Which is that you try it once, then you give up. You did. Indeed. At first glance, one might think your fishing form unrefined, but on closer look, you completely failed to catch any fish, so I guess sometimes people are just what they look like on the outside, and they just aren't that deep. Look how fucking aggressive the surface of that water is, by the way. I'm actually used to looking at aquariums, so this is just like a weird, just a weird sight how bizarre the interior of this aquarium is. It's very aggressive. Everything about it's just not right. There's also just nothing in there's just also just nothing in the tank, which just feels like a dick move. But a closer look reveals your fine control and raw power, the envy of any fisherman. I just knew I had to capture that beauty in the form of sashimi on rice. I shall dub my new creation the Dragon Seafood Bowl. That isn't even. How'd you even know that I was a dragon? That's a weird. All right. Seafood as raw as a dragon's strength. I guess that fits the dish pretty well. How? It's fish. I don't understand. I'm the guy that gets thrown off when people call a drink earthy, and I'm like, don't eat dirt. So I'm getting really thrown off when we're talking about it in terms of like, oh, this fish is like the dragon's strength and blah blah blah. It does, doesn't it? This'll be a hit. I'll add it to the sushis on my menu straight away. Just like that. Aren't you gonna test it out or something first? Nope. Like I told you, I always act on impulse. They're hardly ever wrong. And if they are, I'll own up to it. Besides, this is my way of saying thanks for the inspiration. If I hadn't run into you, I'd probably still be at that river, racking my brain for new menu ideas. Huh, is that right? Then I'm glad I came by. As am I, friend. You're always welcome to fish with me anytime. Oh, and stop by the restaurant sometime. Sushi Zanmai would love to have you back. Fish. You've had fish, but have you heard of fish? Why is select not the map? I can't get over the fact that select opens the previous tips and not the map. Who needs tips that often? Ambiguous tips of uncertain origin. Oh, thank you for porting me right to this next quest. Thank you. But I figured that was gonna go somewhere and wasn't just gonna be like, wow, you fished. Anyway. Now we know the guy from Sushi Zanmai. And we didn't even have to do a good job. Oh, that guy attacks you, right? That's what the pink dialogue boxes are. Yeah, I highly doubt they'll be driving a flower parade around this time of year. I'm telling you, I saw one. There's even a blinky red light on the roof. I'm pretty sure what you saw was a taxi. That's the only explanation I can think of. Taxi with a blinking red light. Excuse me. Wah! Ah! 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 Oh, shoot. Can we help you, sir? I don't mean to interrupt, but, can you tell me about this taxi you saw? Well, she said she saw a taxi with a blinking red light, right? Yeah. What do you call those lights taxis have on the roof? Anyway, the taxi I saw had one of those. I told her I've never seen anything like that before. I saw it, I swear. Maybe it only happens to people who are lucky. What? No, the car exists for other people. Oh, maybe we should buy a lottery ticket. You two get to learn something today. Huh? The light you see on a taxi's roof. That usually means it's not carrying a passenger, correct? Oh, right. But in an emergency, you can make it blink red to warn those around you that something's wrong. Like what? Uh-oh. For example, if the driver is attacked by a thief, they can press a button to silently call for help. Seriously? So that taxi I saw... Where'd you see it? It was stopped on Nagasu Boulevard, north of the intersection up ahead. That was a little while ago now, though, so it might already be gone. It's probably too late to call the police now. I'll go and check it out myself. What? I'll go take a look. Can you notify the police just in case? Are you sure you're gonna be alright, dude? Drivers always come to help anyone showing Drivers always come to help anyone showing that signal, even when it's another company. Oh, so you're a taxi driver too? Dang, I straight up thought you were I mean, that explains why you know so much. Be careful then. That's why everyone yelled at me. Instantly, like, he gives off an aura. Fearful, distressing aura. Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. They made the question marks the same color as the map. Just makes them not particularly stand out. I guess they don't want to let them be too distracting when you're trying to actually do the story. There it is. From this distance, nothing looks amiss except for the light. I better check the interior. There's so many people around and no one seems to know... Oh, it's gone. They sped off as soon as I got close. Did they know I was here to help? Seems like they headed north. Alright, time to go after them. There's so many people around. Does nobody else know about what the taxi light means? There's nobody doing anything to help. I don't want to fight you. Go away. I want to fight you. Leave me alone. Damn, I lost sight of them. Talk about dangerous. These taxis are out of control. What happened? Yipes. I mean, what happened is I just about got flattened by a taxi. Guy was driving like a maniac. Was the light on the taxi flashing red? Actually, it was. I caught a glimpse of the driver, and he had a look on his face like he'd seen a ghost. Maybe he has an impatient passenger. He looked like he'd seen a ghost, huh? That it must have been some kind of emergency. You know which way the taxi went? It was headed towards Suzukake Lane, I think. Suzukake Lane, got it. Thanks, you've been a big help. I better hurry, that driver's in trouble. Doop. Music. It's a that-away. Should have expected a car-related objective, given that's, like, the area. Whoa! Those guys stand out. Found it. Hey, wait, what gives? Something wrong? Huh? Oh, it's just that the driver is a friend of mine. I called out when I saw him, but he was acting real strange. What do you mean? He looked real spooked. He mumbled something about Yakuza. Yakuza? Maybe his passenger? Then he glanced up at his rearview mirror and sped off. All of a sudden, it's weird. Must have been threatened from the back seat. Did you see his passenger? No, I didn't look in the back. You think he's caught up in some kind of trouble? Which way did the taxi go? Straight on ahead. Toward Fukuoka Street. He took off when we got close to them, and they took off again when we got close to them, and he's mentioning something about the Yakuza. It's because he thinks that we're Yakuza going after him. No, fuck you. You're not the objective. Can you repeat that with subtitles? Or die. Wee! Oh no! Oh no! No! That one's really bad. Oh no! Ah! I don't like it. I don't like that one. I don't like it. No, we're gonna see that one a lot. We're gonna see that one so many times. Oh man. Oh, steal weapons from people. God, heat actions are so important. Why is the word ability split in half? I just saw that animation. It's very strange. Earn more experience points when finishing off enemies with heat actions? What? Okay. That's the thing I do. The number one way to make the harder Yakuza games from before Zero easier is just to get a bunch of points into the heat ability, because then you unlock a bunch of heat actions that let you solve problems, like the ability to use a heat action to steal somebody's weapon instead of them having a weapon. Like, there's a heat action that just activates around guns. Like, that guy has a gun. Free heat action. Yes. Isn't that the taxi with the emergency signal on? Nobody's in there. I guess I was too late. Where'd the driver and that Yakuza go? Alright, I know you've been following me. What is it you want? So you're the one behind this. Nice of you to come straight to me. Now, what did you do with the driver? Huh? You're not making any damn sense. If you come looking for trouble, you found it. You better skedaddle or else. Not happening. Taxi drivers may be rivals, but we've got to look out for each other. You're about to beat up a taxi driver, aren't you? Lowlife Punk's a little judgy. No hard feelings. He's dead. Guess that's what I get for picking a fight with the Yakuza. You're the Yakuza. I'm just an ordinary civilian. What? I'm the civilian here. You mean you're not the angry Yakuza passenger? The hell does that mean? Do I look like Yakuza to you? I hate those money-grubbing, finger-chopping assholes. Wait, are you the driver? What in tarnation are you rambling about? Of course I'm the driver. Then why aren't you wearing a uniform? Hey, I was on break. What's the point of being all buttoned up for that? You change your clothes during your break? True. So you weren't getting robbed. Robbed? Who was getting robbed? I thought a passenger was threatening you, and that's why you were driving erratically. Why on earth would you think that? I was just taking a nap when some Yakuza type tried to get in the car, so I drove off. I had a lot of nasty trouble whenever those folks try to hitch a ride, and I'll be damned if I let it happen again. But the guy today just kept chasing after me. I thought he was crazy or something. This Yakuza. Are you saying... It's you? Is that why you flashed the emergency light? Did I? See for yourself. Oh, whoops. Must have hit the switch while I was napping again. I tend to toss and turn. I'm a side sleeper, you see. Well, now you're gonna be needing surgery for your side. Well, sorry about that. I didn't take you for one of us. I'm allergic to Yakuza, so I thought I had a pretty good instinct for spotting them. I'm allergic to Yakuza. That's definitely a thing that can happen. This is the first time my gut has ever been wrong. I'm really ashamed I thought you so badly of a fellow driver. Don't worry about it. Just be careful not to trip that switch by accident again. I don't know what to say. I've never had someone go to so much trouble to help me out before. You're right. Taxi drivers may be rivals, but we gotta look out for each other. Those are damn good words to live by. Anyway, thanks. Take this for your trouble. Here's a reward for beating the shit out of me. Okay, I'd better go back to work. Good luck out there. I know it was a misunderstanding, but the idea of him taking it so well that I beat the shit out of him is just a hell of an experience, I guess. We did the things. Alright, I guess just hop in the closest taxi and continue the story. You gotta get right on them. I sometimes had like pacing ideas, although I gave up on this pretty quickly. Back in Zero, in the first game I played, there was this sense of like, I should try to do side quests when the story takes a lull or something, and like, there are definitely some moments in some of these games where the story does take a lull in a way where it feels like it might be side quest time, but for the most part, no. In fact, sometimes the endless like, oh man, it's so tense again, we better deal with this, is like half of the story. But in particular, in 4, and I guess 5, presumably, now it's like split between so many characters that you gotta do the quest as fast as possible, or you'll get stuck with you'll suddenly find yourself off that character, because you've progressed the story for another half an hour, and that was the end of their story. Hey, there's the asshole! Finally tracked your ugly face down. Who are you again? I beat so many thugs up today. Don't pretend like you don't know. We're here to settle the score. Seriously, I have no idea who you are. You're doing your goddamn know it. So now strap in. It's like we pay you back. It's time we pay you back for double for what you did to us yesterday. Oh, you're those punks I had to teach a lesson. That narrows it down. I guess class is back in session. Not today, pal. No way you're getting one over on us. Not with the backup we got in store for you. You brought someone else to finish the job you couldn't. Guess you're not just a creep, but a coward, too. Yeah, keep talking. We'll wipe that dumb smirk off your face soon enough. Come on out here, Nagata-san. Who are these guys? I actually don't know who they are. Are they the first two guys in the tutorial? Because the Yakuza were dressed like Yakuza, weren't they? So they're not the ones from the bar. This your man. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hope you already wrote your will, wrinkle ass, because Nagata-san's here is a member of the legendary Nagasu Devil Killers. They're like a Yakuza, but not, so they're worse and kind of embarrassing. Think you're tough? Well, Nagata-san here gets his paws on you. You're gonna look at smears on the ground and wish that was you. I have a smear on the ground ability too now. Let's exchange notes. Also, that's just so much writing to have on your clothes. Is it like scripture? Like, there's so much writing. I'd like ask somebody to translate this. The Nagasa Devil Killers. Sorry, never heard of them. What? Look, can we just get this over with so I can get to work in peace? You're going to make me late. Oh, you work at Nagasu Taxi then? That's none of your business. Heh. You boys were right. This guy's got a real attitude problem. How about we give him a new perspective? From a hospital bed. I'm gonna screenshot this guy's fucking clothes and see if somebody can. There we go. I just messaged somebody, I was like, help, it's so much Japanese. Devil Killer Nagata. There we go. It would be funny if I did get a translation of his clothes. Hello. Ow! No, you're supposed to get grabbed by me. Oh, wait. What? I thought I saw heat action pop up. Wait, is he dead? No, he's not. Ooh. Bad times. Ow, ow. No! Hello. You get to be next. The first line on the left of the shirt says "like a dragon," according to my immediate translation friend. He says the first line of the left of the shirt is "like a dragon," so I assume it's straight up the lyrics or opening crawl from the game. Maybe, I don't know. Ugh. Get it now? All this tough guy business is only going to get you hurt. Why, this isn't over yet. You're gonna regret the day you messed with the devil killers. I barely noticed you. Oh, look at him go. Look at that, look at those animations. Those goofy boys. Hey, hold up, Aniki. The devil killers, huh? They don't seem so tough. Well, I should really be getting to work. Well, that's not good. They specifically called out the fact that they know where you work, Kiryu, so time for the whole part where you're you to become a problem for the people around you. Even though this isn't even Yakuza related, it's just some assholes.
Yeah, 頭が割れそうばい。バッテンおかしかっちゃんね。なんか二日酔いやなくて頭ば激しくぶつけたことは痛さなんやけど、俺昨日転んだりしよらんかった？
いや、でも念のため病院に行った方がいいんじゃ。
よかよか、焦げ見えても石頭やけん。それじゃ今日も仕事頑張ってくれんね。ジムの平川さんに声ばかけてみて、利用依頼が来とうと思うけん。
わかりました。
Nope. Over there. The minimap is so zoomed in that I can't, it's hard to tell where I'm going. Eh? Hello. Oh, Suzuki-san. Good morning. Morning. I heard you went to see Tenjin Transport yesterday. They sent a little thank you gift your way. Apparently whatever you gave them last night went over well. There was even a nice note with it. You must have brought them something pretty special. It's not like they're president to act this way. It wasn't all that special. Well, anyway, you should hang on to this. Are you sure? Isn't it for the company? Didn't you go apologize on the chief's behalf? I know he'd want you to have it. If you insist. Thanks. I guess I'd better head out for the day. On your way out, Suzuki-san? Suzuki-kun? Oh, Wada-san. Yeah. I was thinking of doing a few loops around Nagasu. Well, ain't that just the most perfect thing? Mind if I bum a ride off ya? My place is a bit of a hike from here, so I'd really be real appreciative if you just drop me off on the way. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Great, you're a lifesaver. Wada-san, you know you shouldn't be using our taxis for your own personal gain. Seriously, Miramatsu-kun? Yeah, seriously, you're the most senior driver here, so you need to set an example. Man, way to call me out. Cut the guy some slack, Matsukun. Ain't a big deal, as long as it's not every day. Suzuki-san, you don't mind taking Wada-chan along, do you? And Wada-chan, as long as you're getting a free lift, you might want to give Suzuki-san here some advice. You're a top driver, so you gotta show the new blood how it's done. Be glad to, Chief. Let's hit the road then. Let's get going then. Yeah, oh. Nakajima-san wanted me to give you a few driving tips while we're at it. But I'm the last guy you want to hear advice from, so just indulge an old man. Not at all, I appreciate it. Alright, off we go. What's wrong with this advice? Oh. Oh my god. Wait, all the way around? How is this on the way? Okay, so I guess I'm driving all the way around. There's answer buttons? Oh, you answer the trivia questions, I guess, right? Left and right on the D-pad are blinkers. We actually drive, okay. I accelerated too fast. Sometimes there's penalties on the screen. Rule violations, leaving the road, ignoring red lights, striking objects, sudden braking, sudden hazards, driving the wrong way. Turn without signaling, sudden swerving. Okay. Basically just drive slowly and carefully. What the fuck you honking at? Y'all get out of my way! Okay, she's just standing in the middle of the road now. Ma'am? That's, some solid AI right there. Some real good AI. Definitely not causing me a nightmare. Oh. Red lights and braking. Brakes. Yeah. Become green light. Bitte schon. Please. Pulse pounding action. Do I need to get closer to the thing? Maybe I did. Use the signal. I did already. My signal's already on. I turned it with the signal. Look at my bonus points. Look at me go. Talking to clients. Sometimes driving past this conversation, answer them with the buttons, and they make them happier and stuff. Okay. You all settled at work now? Still getting the hang of things. Don't worry, you'll get there. It's not voiced. Not that I could understand it, but enjoy taxi driving? Yes, things are going well. They booked it. Oh, sudden swerve. Little correction moment. Listen. It's a sensitive dead zone. think we're good. Da 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 da. No repositioning. Tried and true. Thanks. You really saved my skin there. My pleasure. Your advice was very helpful. I'm glad. If there's anything else I can help you with, just say the word. Good luck out there. See you around. I did not land on a voice for him. Oh, there's a taxi. Hi. You taking passengers? Sure, get in. Nice day out, huh? It is. Sure's been awful cold out lately. Every year the fall gets shorter and the winter gets longer, am I right? Don't you think so, driver? I guess. You're pretty quiet for a cabbie. Also suddenly not wearing a mask anymore. Hey driver, there's only so much silence I can take. How long have you been at this job? Only around 6 months. Oh, okay. That explains it. What's he talking about? Let me put it to you like this. I don't know about other parts, but here in Fukuoka, taxi drivers are expected to keep up the conversation. Most of us locals here in Fukuoka like to chat. If you don't have the gift of gab, you're not gonna get any regular customers. Regular customers? I thought we just wait in line and then you just go with whoever's in front of the line. I see. My boss told me the same thing, come to think of it. I bet he did. Taxi driving's a service job, and small talk's a big part of the service. Right, but I don't know what to talk about. And how about I give you some pointers? Such as? Well, I thought we'd do some practice dialogue, help you get started. I'm not speaking the Hakata dialect, so it should be easy to follow. Sound good? This is weird. This is so weird. Okay. So, how's business today? I'm asking you, driver. Oh, sorry. Let's see. None of your damn business. No, business is pretty good. It helps when I get passengers like you who are going on longer trips. There you go, that's how it's done. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of this. So, have you gotten the hang of the job yet? Obviously no, because I'm being taught how to do my job 6 months into doing it by a passenger. No, I still have plenty to learn. Yeah, I imagine it takes time. What sort of work do you do? Me? I'm more of a glorified security guard than anything. Never mind that though, different subject. Sure. What's your favorite Hakata food so far? The Mizutaki? Sure. Well, I tried Mizutaki the other day and it was delicious. Yeah, it's pretty tasty, isn't it? Goes well with sake, so it's perfect for those who like their drink. You a big drinker? Nah, I didn't know what Mizutaki was. Oh, I'll have a drink every now and then. Oh hey, you know where we should try next? What you should try next is Gameni. Gameni? Never heard of that one. Is it any good? Why sure. You might hear some people call it chikuzeni. Anyway, it's a chicken and vegetable stew. I'm game. We always have it at New Year's. Oh. Oh. Damn. What happened? The car behind us sped up all of a sudden and tried to run us off the road. Are you alright, sir? What? I'm fine, but that car... It looks like they're one of the devil killers. Devil killers. Street racers who cause nothing but trouble. They challenge people on the road and shake them down for money if they lose. It's really weird that you're just casually explaining this and none of us are like... he's even curious, he's like, ah, damn, some guy just tried to run us off the road. Weird. Oh wow, look at the shadow behind us, it's chasing us. Because it doesn't render that far out, so it's just showing sunlight past that point. Whoops. Happened to a lot of people already. That punk from earlier said he was with the Devil Killers. Now that I think back on it, I didn't realize they were this much of a menace. Now they decided to pick on a local taxi? Bunch of goddamn lunatics. You know what, though? A professional driver like you should be more than capable of handling them. Go ahead and take them on. Who the fuck is this passenger? This is surreal. I don't know if that's a good idea. I didn't tell you, but I'm actually with the motor patrol unit of the Fukuoka police. Okay, well this is more normal, I guess. I mean, it's really weird, but it's less insane. What, you're an officer? Yeah, not the kind who sits back on his ass while a bunch of little shits pretend that they own the road. Driver, you have my permission. We need to take a stand against these reckless criminals if we want to keep the streets safe for our citizens. I did at first glance think like, is he a detective? And then he did turn out to be an officer, kind of. I can't guarantee this will turn out how you want, but I might as well give it a shot. Great, let's burn some rubber. Here goes nothing. How does this work? It's to race, I think? Or do I beat him up? Turbo? Taunt? Drift? Drag? Heat action? What? Yakuza. Oopsie. That's a good example of why you shouldn't be racing. I'm drifting! Is this how I fill my heat meter? This doesn't make any sense. Oh, when you let it go, you take off. Oopsie. Turbo boost. Oh fuck! I didn't know. I didn't read what I was trying to play the game, and a tutorial surprise happened. What the fuck? Secret move, explosive acceleration. I win. What? This was extremely video games. Just intensely, absurdly video games. I don't believe this shit. Got my ass whooped by a taxi driver. Why are we talking now? Hey, I remember you. Ah, jeez, it's that muscle-bound freak again. You didn't pick me at- wait, you didn't attack a taxi driver because you were targeting me? Alright, you, mark my words, you're gonna wish you never made an enemy of the Devil Killers. You hear that, asshole? You fucked up real good this time. People say that a lot. They're never right. Hey, get back here. Damn, you know that guy? Not really. He picked up a he picked a fight with me on the street a while back. No kidding. That was no ordinary driving there, though. Were you ever a street racer yourself? Nope, that was the tutorial. Just pulling your leg. Well, sorry for all the trouble. Let me treat you to a nice meal. You don't have to do that. Oh, come on. You've got to let me pay you back somehow. Besides, there's something I want to talk to you about. What is it? I'll tell you while we're eating. How's that sound? I suppose that's fine. It's just how things get done around here.